Hey, I'm on the woods unloaded, go give me some money, I'm fucking. Go give me some money, I'm fucking. Go give me some money, I'm fucking. Okay. I'm on the woods unloaded, go give me some money, I'm focused. Stay with my son like a hostess. I like the tools and racks, they hold me. I got the right shit from my brother, they better be strong like a muscle. Every day I be big like a custom. I got the mind of a hustle, and I cannot hate on my brother. I cannot cap on my records, it's something inside won't let me. Big body, we ain't the shit. I bought this shit for my family. I'm tryna blow it like a cannon. My bag will be giant like Madden. And my age like Jalen Ramsey. If that shit be by no money. I can't rap, ain't got no money. My dog had said he wasn't being funny. And they my time, she wasn't that fun. She act like me, cause I came on. Just with my phone, I can make gun. No pun intended. Check my fashion, trilogy. I be check my no Michael Mirror. I drop that video, it's a movie. I mix that gas up like a smoothie. These boys ain't sauce, they can't fool me. All my friends dead like Lil Uzi, Jackson, Frank, Benjamin. I stay on woods like I'm a 10. I blow that smoke out like a vent. I'm on the woods unloaded, go get me some money, I'm focused. Stay on my side like a hostess. I like them tools and racks, they hold me. I got the right shit from my brother, they better be strong like a muscle. Every day I be big like a custom. I got the mind of a hustle, and I cannot hate on my brother. I cannot cap on my records, it's something inside won't let me. Big body, we ain't the shit. I bought this shit for my family. I'm tryna blow it like a cannon. My bag will be giant like Madden. When in my age like Jalen Ramsey. If that shit be by no money. I'm on the woods unloaded, go give me some money, I'm focused. Stay on my side like a hostess. I like them tools and racks, they hold me. I got the right shit for my brother, they better be strong like a muscle. Every day I be big like a custom. I got the mind of a hustle, and I cannot hate on my brother. And I cannot cap on my records, it's something inside won't let me. Big body, we ain't the shit. I bought this shit for my family. I'm tryna blow it like a cannon. My bag will be giant like Madden. In my age like Jalen Ramsey. If that shit be by no money.
RJ Bass on the beat.
I get that money forever. I get that money whenever. It was just me and my brother. He a real great digger, talk washing the shovel. They know that I'm gonna come out. They mad, they gon' try to take me out if I let them. Nigga, I'm fed up, hoping this rap ain't gon' catch up, hoping that I can live better. I know some niggas got put down with the stick, cause they let this shit on the dresser. I know some niggas, they had so much potential, they ain't wanna try, so they settle. But nigga, I'm better, I'm on a whole nother level. I like a stove in the kettle, so much on my shoulder. Look to my left and my right, I see an angel and devil. You can't see what I see, demons they talking to me. That's why I can't get no sleep, I can't get no peace. That's why I'm smoking the weed, hope mama praying for me. Yeah, they checking for me, yeah, it feel like the disease. Hope God put hands over me, and my heart is on freeze. I done lost all the good folks, hoping they waiting on me. Yeah, they waiting on me, but it's gonna take a little time. I'ma just take care of mine. I said it I'm fine, but you know that I be lying. I be fucked up in the mind. I'm hitting with rhymes, I was just calling up God, hoping he pick up the line. I just think about the future, I wanna help my people. Now I can sit back and smile. I ain't had the worst life, but they can watch my life hard enough. I know folks that been through harder stuff. They came out like diamonds in the rough. I can act like I don't give a fuck, but by myself I can't keep feeling stuck. I'm a man, so I keep on acting tough, but can't lie cause this pain is building up. I get that money forever, I get that money whenever. It was just me and my brother. He a real great nigga, talk out in the show. They know that I'm gonna come out. They mad, they gon' try to take me out if I let them. But nigga, I'm fed up, knowing this rap ain't gon' catch up, knowing that I'ma live better. I know some niggas got put down with the stick, cause they let this shit on the dresser. I know some niggas, they had so much potential, they ain't wanna try, so they settle. But nigga, I'm better, I'm on a whole nother level. I like the stove and the kettle, so much on my shoulders. Look to my left and my right, I see an angel and devil. I get that money forever, I'm having cash on my schedule. I treat that shit like champ. I treat that rapping like champ. No matter what, I'ma make that shit happen. I'm running play like in Madden. I need all that cash on my daddy. Ain't never let a nigga try to play me, oh God. You know my flow dope like the 80s. I be on that gas and that hell on my pages. I want that shit bad, I might take it. Good deal what we used to do. That shit come back right like the Hulu. Like Kim, I'ma make this shit possible. Like Lucci, you know I'm stopping. But back with Colossal. I'ma find me some money like a fossil. Where my dear look, you would think I'm a roster. I'ma get full of New York. I was just me and my pocket, bitch. I'm swerving now, I'ma see coffee. It was only God we get locked up. I've been through a lot of stuff. I get that money forever. And we want them bad as well. Yeah. LTV shit, man. Chama. Play around my money like. Play around my money like. Play around my money like.
Pino.
Hey, yo, this shit crazy.
Okay. Play around my money like playing my feelings. I'd rather get money before I get in my feelings. I'll rap by killing my sound look different. 24/7, I gotta go get it. Buy that witness, stay like chitlins. I think I'm a chef when I get in the kitchen. Was on hitting, drink on sipping. Mine on ditch, bitch, dog my wrist. I bought new Cubans. Mine on digits, 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 mine on digits. Mine on this OTB shit I started. 7 grams in the wood like Vic. I pop my shit just like the Zit. Bruce Lee got his kicks. I can drop an album in 30 minutes. They no nigga like me is it. Won't sell my soul, probably never make it. My kids gon' be better than they. I hop on these beats and I eat 'em. I'm tryna pop like the Weezy. He got cap in the rat, that shit see through. J Cuban on Cuban like igloos. Keep cushion my pocket like lint fool. I'm a big dog, you a shih tzu. And I grind every day like the rent do. I might call up the bank like I miss you. She gon' roll my back down like a masseuse. When I have a long day, he was in my face. Run that shit up, give a fuck what I make. Yeah, he might die, he might turn to a snake.
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The first carry for the Hall of Famer, it's Walter Payton. And boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup.
Second down and 4.
Second and 4. At the 28-yard line.
Cowboys!
Here's Griffin. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Now it's Griffin. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's the first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
19 Tiger. Go.
Fourth down. Here's RG3. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down.
Come on.
At the 40-yard line.
70.
They'll try the right side here with Peyton. He was brought down there by Julian Love. Second and 10. Griffin. Throwing the outlet incomplete. That's Moss. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
We came into this one focused on
touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion right is Pittman. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw on play action. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Griffin. Now he's going to step up and run. Now a run here off the RPO. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. Second and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They're going on 4th down. It's Griffin. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. McFadden again. Able to spin free. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Griffin. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Up the middle, McFadden. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. They couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and goal at the 1. Griffin keeps it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
And give him credit, that's a good solid game there in the sneak, because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage, well done.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with McFadden. And they'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Patriots nothing. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Don't miss the best red carpet moments on ABC Sunday, March 15th. Plus, get over 100 TV channels.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
After this, I don't want to hear no conversation about who the GOAT is.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
You already know where I come from. You already know I'm coming when I do it.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
This is a whole nother level. I'm putting on rotation, me 30 new home. Watch turn 24, have me 30 new bells. They put me on walking the vein with steps. I ain't click from the start and they got me for hell. She done posted up with me and all my names. Slept in the house with me with most of them.
They need 18 yards here on third down.
Here we go.
Griffin. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on fourth down? They'll try and throw for it with Griffin. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
McFadden up the middle. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Calling a gain of 4, leaves him with options here on second and just a yard. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Running again, and again it's McFadden. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Ready?
First down, Cowboys.
Griffin. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It's the fringe, William Perry, putting the quarterback on ice as he gets in to record the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down. Then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. a 38-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now Griffin. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll indeed go for it with Griffin. He'll try to do it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. The kick by Sanders is good. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I say, tell me what you see. When you look inside my eyes, I hope you see it. I hope you see it. Nigga try, I hope you see it. Nigga won't quit. Damn bad on my dick. I got my name in front.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
I might see that in the back. Good year out. I don't be front.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up here to 35, right at the 34 here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Here's Griffin. Now he'll tuck it. Now look out. Griffin hit and he lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a double return and a Patriot touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. Like they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And that'll make it 15-7. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots' 22. 36 yards on the play. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that when it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
They'll give to McFadden. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw is RG3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Griffin now off the bootleg. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dan McFadden, he scored on the ground and through the air. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Griffin will try and throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more bonus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
A big play there on the catch and run. And even 70 yards.
Big time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Here's Griffin to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. Sacked back at the 7. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They're motioning left, that's Pittman. On 2nd and goal, Griffin. That is caught by Moss. Touchdown, New England. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Randy Moss led the league in receiving touchdowns 5 times starting in 1998, the last coming in 2009, and a lot of it to me was not just the natural talent, which was unbelievable, but the determination. Always was upset he wasn't a top 5 selection in the NFL draft, kept being upset about people passing on him early in the first round, and calling up in Minnesota. He decided to really establish himself in the NFL and let everyone else know they made a big mistake.
After the touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
But make sure my wife won't finesse. That's a 60,000 chain that he keep waiting. Waste a minute. I just won't tell my daughter, hey, but
Oh, a good-looking return setup here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
I really should like Fortnite. I really should.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, right? The same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, and now some space to operate. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the fourth. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. After the interception, here's Griffin. There's a short one caught by Aurora. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Dallas.
Get it! 70 Lions! Ready.
And off comes to McFadden. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 60 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they had 3 tight ends in on that set.
And these guys are punching really well. I use boxing analogies a lot. A lot of coaches have told me that when you line up to run the football, it's 10 fistfights along the line of scrimmage, right? You've got to win your share. These 3 tight ends, they almost always win their fistfights.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Running again on first with McFadden. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Griffin going to throw it. And he whips that one incomplete there. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 3rd and short. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. And Sanders pulled it. It's no good. And this will stay a 12-point game. Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right, not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden foot, he knows he's only as good as his last kick.
Now Griffin. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
Griffin. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down.
60 Maverick.
Here's Griffin. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Come on, set. Crack all 80. Go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Oh, Griffin's going to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Second down and goal. Griffin. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to sack back at the 16-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They go play action with Griffin. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Patriots 15. Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game. In this sequence here, maybe hand it off, let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Out of the gun, Griffin. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. One last shot for RG3. He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And he missed it. It wouldn't have mattered. They were going to lose either way, but the game ends strangely on a missed PAT.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Foxborough, good night, everybody.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize, these guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and
Throwing on seconds. Escapes the pocket. His first throw is an interception. And the Cowboys get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Come on.
Takes the second down snap. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
60 Eagles.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for this. He connects downfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Still sticking with the passing game. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this one does not go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
This is Moss. He's got it. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36.
First down, Cowboys.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Here we go, Scott. Bronco 80.
From the red zone on first. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Receivers all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Crash. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes out to the left. Firing it deep, left side. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Looking quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. This is cut downfield by Rice. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a 29-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down. He's going to throw this one. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Rolling left, buying some time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cowboys get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They start out 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Right up the gut. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw here, 3rd down. Rolling out to his left. He's going to run for it. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Now, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays Well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. This finds Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Pass play now. Finds a man, right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now on 2nd down. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Headed out right. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're going for this, thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down.
70 Lions.
Must not have liked what they saw on 4th and 1 there. They're going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Sanders sends it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They kick the running back in motion. He's back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Cowboys managed to recover the football. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out, we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover it.
Ready, break!
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Come on, set! Cowboy 80!
Running it after the penalty. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to the well again. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set! Ready!
Another carry for him. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.